There's a symbol of the times beneath me here. In the last some years, the offerings here have been the empty whiskey bottles, the occasional rose, which I do grandly appreciate, and pennies and nickels and dimes. I'm here to tell you that I can testify that the strength, the economic strength of the company is improving here. The country is prospering. I'm starting to get quarters again. Well, good day there. I came up here so you could see this beautiful city. I came here in May of 1887, and as with any city that I ever came to, I made an economic contribution here. But here's the interesting part. Oh, I did gambling games. I played faro and I played five-card stud down here, and certainly money circulates in the community. But this is the interesting part. I contributed to this community even though I am deceased. I'm the number 3 attraction in this fair city. People come to the cabin, they come to the hot springs pool, and they come to Doc Holliday's grave, and I see a great many of the visitors here. And it's sort of an interesting thing. I'm still recognized after 129 years of this. Oh, there's always somebody says, well, I thought you were a dentist. What are you doing as a gunfighter? Well, the answer to that is simply this. Man has to make a living, and I had good hands. I made good money as a dentist. I made fair to middling money as a gunfighter, if you think about it, but I certainly was never a bad man. I never did none of this business. I went out with the posses against the bad men, but I myself, I was never involved in that business. I was an honest artist on the circuit, and I became a gambler because I had good hands and I had the skills, and I made more money at gambling than I ever did at dentistry. I'm a real doctor, but there's a lot of people who assume that I was a medical doctor. But I am not. I'm a doctor of dental surgery. 1872, the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery. Dr. Elihu R. Pettit was my professor of operative dentistry, and Dr. Edward McGregor was my professor of mechanical dentistry. And I graduated with my thesis, Diseases of the Teeth, in March of 1872. You know, folks ask me why I come to Glenwood Springs. Well, I came to Glenwood Springs as much as anything to stay alive. After that business in Tombstone down there, they killed Morgan, they crippled Virgil Earp, and they was out to get us. Well, I come to Colorado to as much as anything to survive. But the honest truth is I came to this city here in the end to die. I come over here from Leadville. I'd been up to Manny Hyman's and I worked up there at the Monarch and several other places, but the consumption come on strong, the whiskey quit doing it, and I started into the laudanum. It wasn't the best thing I ever done, but I come here to die. That's why I'm here. You know, there's always been this discussion about whether I'm actually planted in this here cemetery. Now, the fact of the matter is, I am, but not down here in this grave with the beautiful people of this town. I'm up there in the Potter's Field with the likes of Elmira Keir and others, because that's where we were put in them days. I wasn't the most popular person that ever was put in the cemetery here, although I must say I had plenty of friends and stuff to make sure that my planting was appropriate. But no, I'm here. I'm just lost. You ain't going to find me. My family come out here in 1957 to get me, and they didn't get me. I'm still here, and I'm happy right where I am. Strangely enough, One of the interesting things about living in this cemetery or dying here, however you want to look at that business, is that every October they do a thing called the Ghost Walk, and they bring people up here 30 at a time around through these graves at night with lanterns and flashlights. The setting that you'll see in here is a portion of a theater production by way of the spirits of Glenwood Pioneer Cemetery, and this occurs each fall around Halloween, the 3 weekends of Halloween, Friday and Saturday nights, and 4 performances a night. We bring 30 people up here at a group, stand around here, and they are regaled with the stories of Dr. Holliday and 6 or 5 other ghosts up here, and they wander around the cemetery for a while, and then we send them back down the mountainside for hot cider and homemade cookies. And the proceeds go to the Historical Society in our fair city that you see behind me, Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Come see us. It's a very interesting way to get your history.